Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, today's video is a little bit different. One, I'm hoping that the audio quality is okay. For some reason, my microphone does not want to work with my computer. I've tried everything I know. I'm so annoyed. But anyway, also, I am working with a new program, so bear with me because I'm learning. I'm learning and I just feel very overwhelmed and confused and frustrated with learning this, but I really want to get this video up for you guys. You guys have been requesting it, and I feel like I keep saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, but it's taken me such a long time to find a program where I felt like the quality was good enough to do a tutorial like this. I've tried QuickTime. I know a lot of people were saying that, and the quality is terrible. So I hated it. This program that I'm currently using, you're supposed to be able to zoom in on stuff, and it's supposed to be a little bit better. So I'm still learning it, obviously, but hopefully this is better, this works well, and we can have more videos like this and better quality. Because that's really what I want. I want the best quality for you guys. If I'm going to be teaching you how to create a sticker, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing and see it clearly, and So, all that being said, let's jump into today's video. It is a design with me video. You guys have been requesting them, and here we are to show you guys. Today I'm going to be making this full box heart checklist. That's what I call it. People call it many different things. And before I jump into actually making it, I do want to say that my way is not necessarily the best way or the easiest way. This is just how I do it. I know that there might be other sticker makers watching, and you guys are probably like, why did you do it that way? Or maybe you're like, hey, that's way easier than how I do it. Everybody does something differently. This is just how I learned how to do it. This is how I do it, and I'm going to show you guys a couple different styles that you can do as well. So I'm going to show you this style and then a couple other ones. But I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way because I just wanted to show you guys what we're actually making. Yeah. So to start off, I'm going to go over here to this rectangle. This is the Draw a Rectangle button tool, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to draw a rectangle. Now, I want to make sure that it is at least 1.597 inches wide. And I'm actually going to make this a little bit taller. I kind of eyeball it. So maybe like that. This isn't an exact measurement. I don't necessarily have an exact measurement for these little boxes. What matters is the overall size. So anyway, so I draw this little rectangle. I make sure that it's at least this wide, and I will show you guys why, because you're probably wondering, like, well, the Erin Condren boxes are 1.5 in width. They are, but as you can see here, I have this little bit of an overlap, and I like to make that to give my cutting machines a little bit of room for air, So that's what I like to do. I like to give it just this little bit of like offset. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, this little offset. So anyway, so we have this little rectangle, and I'm going to go over here to the fill color. And I'm just going to choose a color. I'm going to go ahead and go with purple. Now, I also want to bump down the transparency. I'm going to do it we'll do it at 60. So that's because I'm going to show you guys how to get that ombre effect. But before we start that, we are going to go over here to this line color, and we're going to make that red line transparent because we don't want the cutting machine to think that we want it to cut this little bitty rectangle out. So now we're going to go over here to the replicate panel, and we're going to duplicate. I personally really like having 6 lines or 6 boxes in my checklist. Some people do 5, some people do 7. It is personal preference, however you guys want to make this, but this is just what I do. I make 6 of them, so I'm going to 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry guys, I had to count. I'm going to do that. As you can see, it is a little bit taller than we want it to be, but we will adjust in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the second one down, and we're going to go back to that fill color, and I'm going to bump the transparency down to about 50, and we're just going to keep bumping it down by 10. So this one will be 40, and actually there's an easier way to do this. You can just type it in, and then we'll do 20 and 10, and then that gives you that nice ombre effect. So you can leave it just like this. What I do to give that like space in between is I just bump them up, but you can also draw a line, which I will show you guys in a minute. So I'm going to take this heart. I want it to be white, and it is behind everything. So we're going to bring it to the front, and we're going to place it like that. So that's going to be your little heart. Now I know this one, as you can see, it has an outline. That's what I personally like to do, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going to show you that. If you guys want to see how to do stuff like that, let me know in the comments below and I can make another video showing that. But for the sake of this video, we are just going to do like a solid white. All right, so I'm going to drop it right there. And once again, we're going to go over here to the duplicate, and we need to duplicate and make 6 of them. So I'm gonna actually, you know what, for the sake of this, I'm actually gonna make this color for right now, because I want to line it up and I want to make them all line up perfectly, but I can't see them when they're white. So don't worry, we'll change it back to white. But again, we're gonna duplicate and get 6 of them, and then I'm just gonna like line them up like kind of where I want them. And you don't have to perfectly line them up for this step, because I'm going to show you guys how to get it the way you want it. Okay. All right, so then we're going to click and drag so that way you have all of them. And we're going to go over here to the transform panel, and this is the align panel. Now I want to align them horizontally so they all line up. Vertically, I don't want to line them up vertically because I have them placed the way that I want them. So we're going to move that over here, and then we're just going to go back and make them all white. Just like that. So super, super easy. You may need to adjust just a little bit depending on like how you line them up or whatever. But that's just an easier way to get them to line up. So now we are going to draw a rectangle again, and we're going to go right here and kind of draw into that little overlap. Just like that. Now we are going to have to adjust this because I didn't quite draw it like exactly, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So we're going to go back over here to the transform panel. We're going to click this scale button, and right here you can type in. So we want it to be 1.5 width, and we want it to be 1.9 height, and it'll do just that. So then what happens is, because I didn't center it, or I didn't get it just right, we are going to click, drag, and we're going to scale it down just a little bit. So that way the box is actually going to fit over all the hearts. But then you still have this nice little, what am I trying to call it? Oh my gosh. Overlap. There we go. So if you don't want that quite that much, you can go in and mess with it and adjust it. Because you don't want to use too much ink, but you also want to give yourself a little bit of room for error, like I said at the beginning. So you can just kind of go in and eyeball it and adjust it how you want it. But I think that looks pretty good. So you can leave it just like this, and you have an ombre heart checklist. But if you wanted to put a little bit more work into it, you could go over here to draw a line, and we're just going to draw a straight line. And we will make it like, we'll make it like that. We can adjust the line. So you're gonna click on it and you can make it whatever color you want. I'm gonna make it white, and I'm gonna go back over here to line style. We wanna make it thick enough where we can see it. So we're gonna drag it over. That is a little too thick, but we will adjust it. So, like I said, you can adjust the thickness. That's a good thickness, I like that. And then you may need to like drag it a little bit to make sure that it covers the whole thing, but you can do that. And then you can obviously duplicate it. Oops, clicking the wrong thing. Nope, oh my gosh, I cannot grab it. There we go. And you could just line it up. And this is where you could like kind of adjust your hearts to make sure that the way you want them. And you need to stop clicking that. Oh my gosh. And again, you just kind of line it up. I can't get it the way you want it. This one's a little off. And just kind of go down the thing and do it that way. I'm just going to keep doing it because I want to show you guys. So put that one here. And pick up this one and put that right here. And there you go. There's some spaces. You can do it that way. You can do it the way that I showed you earlier where I just like pull them up and kind of space them apart. You could make this a dash. So you could go here to line style, click on the style, and you could do like that. You could make them however you want them. But yeah, so that's how you do that one. Next thing that you could do is we're just going to take this little box down here and we're going to duplicate it. So move that over and we are going to make it, that's probably pretty good. Do that, and then you're going to take this line that you've already made, and I'm just going to duplicate it because I don't want to have to recreate it because I've already shown you guys that. But I'm just going to set it in here. Like I said, you may need to adjust like your offset a little bit, but you're going to do that, and then you're going to click on this one where it's the 1.5, and you're going to go over here to the offset panel, and you're going to do an internal offset. So I don't want this to be that far away, so I'm going to kind of mess with the distance just a little bit. I think that's probably pretty good. And again, you can do whatever you want with this. You can make your line just like a thick white line. You could do dashes. You could, you know, change it up or whatever. I'm going to do just the solid line. And then I'm going to go to the fill color. Can't talk, fill color, and I'm going to make that white, and then I'm going to grab the transparency just a little bit like that, just kind of however, whatever you think is right. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do this, move that completely, and then I'm going to grab all of my hearts. And oops, we need to bring them to the front. So there's a little button right here. You can bring it to the front, and that way it's like on top. And we're going to resize just a little bit like that so they all fit right in there. You can do it that way. What I like to do with like stuff like this is I like to bring a pattern. So I have some patterns on my desktop. So I like to take a pattern and just drop it behind there. You know, you could do any pattern really. This one would be a good one to make these have like a line behind them. So you could do that, which that's super easy. I didn't realize you could do that with this one, this particular one. because I think you might have to have business edition to do this. This is an SVG is what I downloaded it as, and not a PNG, but you can only do that with the business studio. So if you don't have that, I can show you guys a different way to get the outline. But yeah, so then you can just kind of mess with it, eyeball it, whatever. And there you go. So those are just a couple different ways that you can make these. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. It's just it's how I've been doing it, how other people do it. Like I said, there's other ways of doing things, but this is just how I personally make my full box checklist, ombre heart checklist, whatever you want to call them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you want to make sure that you are always seeing my videos, hit the little bell notification, because apparently YouTube doesn't always show like the people you're subscribed to. It doesn't always show their content in your sub boxes. I actually recently just learned that they will only show it to like a certain percentage of your subscribers unless the video starts doing well, and then it'll appear for other people. So it's a little weird, but if you want to make sure that you never miss a video from me, click the little bell notification. That way you'll be notified when I upload. But I hope you guys enjoyed this design video. Let me know in the comments below what other stickers you guys want to see me make and what you thought about this video. Did you like it? Should I do more of them? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, thank you so much if you're new here and you have subscribed. I've recently gained quite a few new subscribers, and I just want to say I'm really thankful and grateful that you guys decided to subscribe to my channel and watch my content. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video and stop rambling now. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.